All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in country.
So why you come to do that foolishness? You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want to right there, that's an argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
This video is for the false prophets who continually comes on social media and uses the prophetic to mask their support of the Jamaica Labour Party and the Andrew Holness-led administration. Let me be pellucid. Andrew Michael Holness was never anointed by God to become Prime Minister of Jamaica. Jamaica exists in what we call a democratic society where the will of the people prevails. God gave mankind the power of choice and he will never take that back. So what you saw on September 3rd was the will of the people prevailing, not the will of God. Some may even argue to say that the election was tampered with, but that is a conversation for another time, and that is not the point that I'm trying to bring across. The point that I'm bringing across is that the persons who hide behind the prophetic to support their political party, it is not only hypocritical, but it is a great deception, and it must be called out. If your perspective is that every leadership or everyone who rises to leadership is appointed, approved, or allowed by God, then you're going to tell me that Adolf Hitler was also approved, anointed, and confirmed by God. That is almost blasphemous to even entertain. The very thought itself is satanic and demonic, and by every stretch of the imagination is biblically incorrect. According to Proverbs 29 verse 2, it clearly states, when the righteous rule, the people will rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people will mourn. Therefore, it is possible for us to have righteous leaders. It is possible for us to have righteous governments. It is possible for us to have righteous policies. It is possible for us to have righteous leadership. Based on what we even saw from the Prime Minister yesterday publicly stating, and I quote, "Me no afraid and nobody," aggravating the political landscape. Not only that, using divisive language. Not only that, descending into the fray when you should be above it, telling people that he's willing to go toe to toe with them simply because persons have a difference in opinion. That is not of God. That is what you call the spirit of pride. That is what you call arrogance. My God, the God that I serve, does not confirm or approve arrogant leadership. Therefore, for the prophet or prophets who continually hides behind the prophetic to support this ungodly government, this unrighteous leader, this corrupt administration, please to refrain from doing so. It is wrong and it is dangerous to the prophetic. Now, I am no prophet, but I respect the prophetic gift, and I have seen manifestations in my life where the prophetic is concerned. Yes, I have run away from it many times. Therefore, when I see persons misusing the prophetic, I will call it out. I will call a spade a spade.
My fellow Jamaicans in the diaspora and in Jamaica, I just came across this video a while ago of the Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And it was concerning just listening to the words like war, like it shall be war, and me no afraid of nobody. And it's at this time in Jamaica right now, with the sensitivity of the place coming out of the hurricane, Jamaicans need a period of comfort and love. People are going to be saying so much. And I think the words coming from the Prime Minister is not helpful. And this is not a PNP or a JLP. This is an objective perspective. I would like to hear what you say. But hang on. First of all, I want you to hear the video of the Prime Minister. I want you to listen to this. Listen to this.
One thing that you will see about me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one. Me we go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I respond to it. And as you would have seen with the government, man come out with foolishness, we respond, not go so. Yeah. So make them, and as many memes as they can make, I can make it too. So it's going to be war. Because we cannot allow the people who peddle nonsense, the people who tell lies, we cannot allow them to win.
Now, listening to that there, it's like it's inciting violence to a certain extent. And what the Prime Minister has got to understand is that you got impressionable minds. You got persons that will take it so literal and they will act on some of the words and how he's actually expressing it. Some will say that it is just political gimmickry or whatever like that, but no. It's got to be a level of responsibility. And when one think about like the 7 Nolan principles, and that is of public life, this is something that I always speak about a lot. The 7 Nolan principles of public life. One, the Prime Minister must be selflessness, act in public interest, not personal gain. Integrity, avoid conflict of interest and be honest. Avoiding conflict. Objectivity, make decisions based on merit. Accountability, be answerable for action. That's what people are actually asking. That's what people are saying. So therefore, if people are saying certain things and you're not happy with that, silence them by actually showing the receipts. Not really going back and forth, having a go at the people who are officially your employers, because politicians, elected political officials, they are employees of the persons, and the persons should understand that they empower the Prime Minister. Openness, be transparent in actions and decisions. Honesty, declare interest, be truthful. Leadership, promote these principles, lead by example. It is incumbent upon a Prime Minister leader to lead properly and to lead with excellence, and not to really at this time divide the persons or divide the nation at a very crucial time like this now. Man, I got chat, make the chat, Mr. Prime Minister. But that doesn't mean to say you're going to respond to every person. Just lead the nation. Listen, people are going to say so many things that you can't really respond to everybody. You can't. It makes no sense. Lead by example. Lead the nation of Jamaica. Don't divide. Unite. And that is what the nation needs now. A comforting voice, a comforting arm, and a loving father. If anything, a Prime Minister somewhat is like a fatherly figure, one that actually embraces a person, not seeking war, division, and say, me no afraid of nobody. Things are not helpful. Honorable Bro Mad, Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness. Much respect. Peace out.
I say every day, I say me now go make one next video. Then me hear Andrew say no time out. Jesus, help me soul. Andrew, what wrong with you? A man no upset, say other people I give out food package because him not give out enough. So the government, based on questions posed by Damien to the ADPEM leader, 116,000 package, then say give out. Because that is inadequate and insufficient, here comes Mr. Prime Minister. Say him sip on social media. Many persons giving out package. Brother, nobody on social media collect taxpayers' money. Nobody on social media don't have a budget. You have a central budget. You have ministries. You are responsible for taking care of the country. You are responsible for running the affairs of the country. You are responsible for every single solitary person in Jamaica. And that them voting there for. And that you collect taxpayers' money for. That you go borrow loan for. And that you get grant for. And that you get donations for. If you take care of the people of Jamaica. And when you are feeling short and you are insignificant and insufficient, you come to media and chat and blame others about people and give out and they must stop, do it and highlight. When you did not give out the free, every house where you give out in a parish, you go to media with media, news team. How much resources and money and time you waste. Drive from all over the world. All over the country if you go cut one ribbon. You never say enough. You never say people have dignity them the time. What kind of dignity people have? A man don't have no bed, what kind of dignity you have? A man don't have no house over head, what kind of dignity you have? A man don't have no livelihood, what kind of dignity you come and talk about? Well, for me, I don't run no food package, but people will. Then, what kind of dignity you come and tell a man? You can't turn anywhere in a Chilani right now and look for anybody yard. You look right through a man's house, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, everywhere you look. What kind of dignity you come and talk about? How when other people are helping people, you have a problem because you not help them. You sit down for billions of dollars talk nonsense. Which part in Jamaica you going to start the recovery from? What is the recovery going to look like? Are you going to build some tenement yards, some housing scheme with giant pound one some long old complex, some 2-story or some 3-story flats, some complex, no flats, some buildings? Younger persons get on the top floor and the older persons get on the first floor. Middle age people get on the middle. So you know say younger man can climb stairs. Are you going to build some long old 100 apartment building which so 1 building long have a 100 room panny? A 100 apartment panny by 3 story up in a so that a 300. You build some great tenement yard. Where you go do? Which area wanna start designated as disaster areas? Wanna start the way you start though? When you come by yourself and chat your mouth full of crap because you want to get the glory. True people say you not work. You want people to stop taxing government now because they don't know who I do it. Everybody know who I do it. We know say you. We know say government. Because we are no fool. Man, go sit down. Yo, me tell a man. So me talk to every minute. You know?
Me and the Prime Minister talk about people that bring down Jamaica online. Anytime any Jamaican disagree with the methodology and the method used by this government is always bringing down Jamaica. They never stop to see their incompetence and the level of corruption that we the people perceive that this government is undertaking. Let me tell you something. I will forever speak out against what I believe is poor governance of the country. That is my right. That is my democratic right. And no government will silence the people from speaking out against incompetence. No. As a Jamaican, I have a problem with the Prime Minister and his government receiving aid from international community from all over the world. People in the diaspora are sending money to the government. And you tell me, 1 month after the hurricane, people still don't have water, people still don't have roof, people still in schools don't open yet. And you tell me that the government said they don't start spending money yet? Now, what are you waiting on? Like, it don't make no sense that people be sending millions and millions of dollars and the government is saying that they don't start spending money yet. Come on, I saw a video online where the hospital roof blew off and there are workers in that building. There are patients going in that building. And you tell me that the government is sitting on aid money 1 month after the hurricane and you're not saying that yet and you expect people not to say anything about your methodology and how you govern Jamaica? Listen, man. Listen, Jamaica. I am upset because at the end of the day, you can't tell me, say, you get money and you don't know how to spend it. There is a need. There's so many people. There's so many things. There's so many schools that need to be rebuilt. So many hospitals need to be rebuilt. And you tell me that you're moving at snail pace with the recovery money that you get from, and me said that. The government in a press conference said, listen, man, I'm upset, man. Let me calm down because right now I'm so upset that this is the Jamaica that we have. How can you get aid money and go talk about you spend what you have? Or you're waiting until private people and ordinary citizens do the work that the government needs to do? Come on, Jamaica. I disagree with how the government is using the money. I disagree with their methodology. And they're doing a horrible job. And Jamaicans, hey, listen, man.
So, take a little break. Bro, let me tell you. Seeing it on the camera, from what up my status, but now it's not. Everything around. The people, there's gonna be people still here from. It's like Christmas. They were all humble. Whenever video me I give up because we don't need to do that. Or me I video the people them really. I just place them to listen to them and say. Not long I just listen to them again, bless them like the place is brown, the trees are dry, no leaves. You know, example. That's what every tree looks like over here. People are so humble. They get one shoe, they want to see a little boy skip. A little girl. Boy? One. Girl. Never you want to come again because I know we can't do it, but let me tell you now, if you don't have anything at all, just help the people. Help the people. They deserve it. Like, you don't understand what happened down here. If you don't see it firsthand, you can't understand. When you hear people talk about it, and I prepared, I thought I prepared mentally for this. I mean, I tell you, no amount of preparing no amount of whatever you do can prepare you for where you come down here and see. And I ask everybody, if you just help. No matter where, once a community need help. Why? Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I never have some of the money that people have to just help. Why anybody can help us help? Because them need it. I'm not faking, I'm not greedy. Them need it. Them really, really need it. Really, really need it. Really. So anybody can help us help. Them house flat. One woman sit on our foundation, red floor foundation, you see, with a pole from 4 in a day. Like the room was there, pole, and top of it. She not paying them sit down under that. And so look, there's nothing they can do, there's no self-service.
Don't shout at the opposition leader. They have a constitutional responsibility to ensure that the people are seeing value for the money being spent. If you want to run a dictatorship JLP, go somewhere else. This is not an autocratic government or society. This is a democracy where the majority rules. And the majority is the people of Jamaica, not the Jamaica Labour Party-led administration, not the Andrew Holness administration. If you don't want people to question the modus operandi of your government, pack your bags and go. Pack your bags and leave.
All of you, pack your bags and go.
Go if you don't want persons to question you. Go if you don't want to be held accountable. Leave if nobody can talk to you. Who are you?
But how you look like say Jamaica go turn Haiti and Dominica Republic in a one so? Like the east side of the island go be Dominica Republic and the west side go be Haiti. How you look so? Because if a couple trillion for fix and you can't fix and we have to go borrow money from IMF and everybody. Disease outbreak down there. Andrew beg investors to start coming here now, come buy up some island and help build back the place. The island split in a two. Because the west are suffer and the east alright. The west the pitney them can't go to school and the east the pitney them go to school. The west people now party and in the east people have a normal day like nothing never happen. I don't like how this look. You know look good. You know look good at all. It really look like say. Me see one post somebody say it better than abandon some of my parish them and squeeze up and make 9 parish out of our life. And make Andrew sell the rest. You don't give up so easy? I feel shaking. There's nothing me can do. If I could have come up with $1 trillion right now, me fix the place. I love my country bad, but why they sink? Something alright.
Chaos. The crowd that you're seeing gathered here are contract workers from the Bahia Principe Hotel and Resorts. Dozens of them are here today to collect what is now left of what, for a lot of them, were years of their livelihood. Now, the money that they'll be signing up to collect today is payment from November 16 until the end date on each of their contracts. Now, a lot of the persons I spoke to so far told me that they've been here since morning in the hot sun with little to no communication from the hotel management.
A lot of us, some people are dependent on it and this will work, but since what happened now, there are lots of people probably head are hurting them, thinking about lots of things, no other work, because me and my person, I try several other work, I don't get through that yet, so there's several things bubbling in our head right now and so forth towards what take place and what's going on right now. Even during the storm, they make it work. We don't give you for pay and nothing because we have to wake up out of our bed from 3 o'clock in the morning, stand up on our foot till how much o'clock in the night, work, cook, because I'm a chef. And turn up for the whole time and so forth. So we don't get no benefit from it, no benefit from it. And no clear packet, nothing at all. Not even if it's all right, my staff, I appreciate for what we do for us. So here is something, nothing at all, and give it. They don't treat it like a puss and dog.
Paul Copeland was working at Bahia for 10 years.
It's rough. That's why I always say the Ministry of Labour should have intervened, because you shouldn't be working at a place 10 years and not getting staff. I mean, nothing to get. All they're going to give you is just the contract, the rest of the contract that you have leave, and that's it. You just have to just go and start all over again.
So it's been almost a month since Melissa hit. What's next for you in terms of employment?
Well, I'm not sure. I drop off some application and I'm just hoping that something may come up, you know.
Imagine storm come and not even a care package, this of them not even get. Only thing we out here in the sun waiting to sign some papers to get a local dollar and nothing else. And the matter about contract break finish, somehow we now go get no pay, and then something. And if contract break finish and somehow we now go get no. Then should I have something to give us same way, because the care package, every other hotel give care package and Bahia don't give nothing at all. Nothing at all. We wasted our years. Somehow we there for 17 years, not even Scotland don't get. And we down here and we wasted our years. This is just like a wasted years down here. We don't nothing at all. And I don't care no more, because guess what? I'm not working here no more, so I'm free to talk. And I don't care no more. Come on, Bahia have us like slave down here.
How do you feel about the closure of the hotel?
Well, it affects everybody. We feel it affect everybody because we don't have a work now. We're home. Some of us live in a rent house and stuff. So what we expect would have feel away.
I have to go all the time go do MRI and support, and the lawyer want to tell me, say, this and that and this and that. Miss, there's no benefit, miss. Them are giving me it and you know, go some miss. Right now, my back damage. Right now, I can't go to go do other red work because the pain in my back. The doctor said me have to ease off I work, you know. And upon them work, in the fridge, the whole shelf, them pack down for me in the fridge and so forth. And now, by here, don't call me and say, so I sweet here or here, money here to go buy some painkiller and so forth. Me call them 24 hours and tell them, yeah, that's what they want to say to me that I'm a contract worker.
Jamaica, I need your help. Send this message to a Bahia Principe staff, whether your family, your friends, or even your enemy. They need to hear this. St. Augustine says, hope has two beautiful daughters, anger and courage. You must be angry at the way things are and be courageous enough to ensure that they don't remain as such. We must be angry with the treatment of the Bahia Principe staff. We must be angry at our government not safeguarding our people. What is happening to the Bahia staff is not unique to Bahia, where the exploitation of contract workers is a continuous thing. The Labor Relation Industrial Dispute Act of 1975 needs to be amended so that it can benefit the lives of the Jamaican people. Last year, when 9 different hotels protested, including Bahia that protested twice, did BITU lobby on the behalf of the staff to get better wages, better treatment, and better contractual agreement? If you ask me, no, I didn't see anything like that. And our government did not stand with the Jamaican people. And that is a shame. But crisis means opportunity. And this gives us an opportunity to change the way things is. Think about this. Tourism makes $4.38 billion US. Approximately 80% of that goes out of the country, while 10 to 15% goes to the government, and a mere 10% or less go to the Jamaican people. Whilst in Barbados, they make $1.4 billion US from tourism. But here is the kicker. While they pay their staff $5 to $8 per hour, Jamaica pay their staff $2 to $4 per hour. Let me say that again. $2 to $4 per hour, whilst we make 3 times as much as Barbados. My question to you, why should this continue? Why is this acceptable? There must be a change, and the change starts now. While BITU said that there's nothing can be done, I challenged that and said TEF that was created in 2005 and came into action in 2006. They're mandated to beautify the country and invest in tourism product that comes from the community. So, therefore, you must aid the staff of Bahia, because when we look at 5 years ago, or even 10 years ago, what are the projects that you are actually funded and foster? Where is it? Since there's none, you must have a lot of money stored up so that you can come to the aid of the tourism workers. And also TPDCO, that was created in 1996 with the mandate to upskill and train the staff, train people in Jamaica so that they can now become internationally certified. Right? Where are the pilot projects? Apart from HEART, have you partnered with any private entity to ensure that this is happening in Jamaica? Show us the report. Since I don't see much, what I ask that you do, the money that you have in that agency must aid the Jamaican people. And we are talking about long-term solution as well. We must have a tourist fund that will seek to protect the Jamaican people. Imagine this. You work 6 months and then you don't know if you have a job afterwards. No wonder a lot of these young ladies are sleeping with supervisors and managers to get the job. It's a sad situation. And this is just a little part of the problem that I see with my own eye. And let me tell you, my name is Michael Downer, also known as JAMAICA. But my name is not as important as what is happening to the tourism workers. I am the president of National Hospitality Workers Union, and I stand resolute that the situation of Jamaican people will change, have to change, and must change to benefit the Jamaican people. And I say this with no apology, that Jamaicans must live better in them country. So I'm asking for the Jamaican people to stand with the Bahia Principe staff, stand with NHWU, the National Hospitality Workers Union, which is a catalyst for change. I am proud of our team. I'm proud of the training and coaching that we have been doing. And soon you will see the impact of it. So I'm calling on you to talk to the Bahia Principe staff. Reach out to me. Send me a message. Give me a call, because the revolution starts now, and it has to start in the mind in terms of informing, to empower, to effect change. I will see you soon. Thank you. And thank you, Jamaica.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there.
Hey, y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now. Stop playing. Support, support, support. The like button is free, heard?
Well, finally, I want to say to the people of Jamaica, we are at a tipping point. One of the things that Richard Pandoy, CEO of Shepherd, said to me today, that he can't understand why everybody's so silent and why the people are so silent and I take all of this problem. And that's why we're saying, we want the people of Jamaica to wise up and rise up and make the man them know. So we know that we are in a crisis and we're not tolerating those things anymore.